Hello friends, Cheryl here with Inked Pulp again, and we're back with another Margarete Miller challenge. This is week 19. Boy, my journal's getting kind of chunky, getting filled up. We're heading to the halfway point. I can't believe we'd be halfway through the year, but let me go over this week's prompts. So this week we have architecture, and I have this bridge. This is actually Pigeon Key on the way to Key West, Florida. So that's a bridge down in Florida. It's a postcard. And then something with wings. So I have this little boy, and I'm going to put some wings. A little boy with this pig, and I'm going to put some wings on him. A bumpy surface. I have this, and Rosita, if you're watching this, this was a giveaway I won in one of your sales. It's got little like foamy pieces on some netting. So this has got a bumpy surface. I'm going to use that. A coin or currency. So here's some currency out of a Dogopoly game. And somebody sent me the Dogopoly game in a Happy Mail. I'm thinking I might want to make a journal out of it. So I have that to use. Black and white. I have this little boy. He is black and white, so I'm going to use him for the wings and for the black and white. And then the bonus is squiggles, and I thought I would use this rickrack for the squiggles. So, and then this is going to be my background. So let's see, I want to cut the background down because when I put this over it, I want it to have a nice let's do that. I'm going to cut this down a little bit here, get rid of some of the white, get my trusty paper cutter out here. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna, let's see. I kind of need it the whole length, so I'm not gonna cut it anymore. Let's see what we need to do at the bottom. So, first things first, let's get some glue down and glue on this page. Let me find not that. I'm looking for a glue page to put underneath it so I don't get glue all over the page behind it. So how is everybody? I've been doing a lot with my metals lately, and if you haven't seen my videos on that, I did some alcohol ink earrings on copper, and then yesterday I made some stack rings, and the stack rings were done in one of my craft and grab sessions. And if you're not familiar with those, that's where instead of a craft and chat, it's like a craft and chat because I have people in there in chat. And I ask their input as I'm making stuff. But the difference is that I make several things during the craft and chat, and then someone wins one of the things that we made. And that's the grab part. You get to grab a prize if you win. And it's a random drawing for numbers. And put these things aside. Had a lot of fun. And I made the sterling silver stack rings. So they were solid sterling, nice rings, but I was getting very low on them and I needed to make more. And so I thought, well, why not just go online? This could actually be something bumpy. This paper is bumpy. You know, why not go online and do a craft and grab, show people the process of making these rings, and then let somebody win one. So we did that, and the winner was Valerie. We got a wet wipe here I'll wipe the glue off the back of that page where I got it on. So Valerie won a little stack ring, and what I made, I didn't have the pattern she wanted in her size that I made in the session, so I'm going to make one for her in her chosen pattern and size. So if you haven't seen any of my craft and grabs, when you see them come up, and I do post them, I try to post them ahead of time. This one was kind of last minute because I just decided at the last minute, let's make it a craft and grab and let people come on and see the process and then win one at the end. So, but watch for those because I usually schedule them ahead of time, and sometimes I do paper crafting products, and sometimes I will do metal products because I am a metalsmith as well as a paper crafter. So let's get this all on here. It's pretty wet right now from the glue, so the paper is, ooh, cut down into that paper. Cut down into the page, but that's okay. Okay, there's that, and I've got a little bit down here that needs to come off. So did y'all watch the coronation yesterday? England has a new, well, officially a new king. He's been king since his mother died, but he is official now. I didn't watch the whole thing. My husband did. He was up early and he watched it, but I didn't think that was going to cut through that yet. I may need to let that dry some. My husband was up early and he turned it on and watched it, but I watched bits and pieces of it on the internet. What royal traditions they have. You know, our country's just not that old here, and I'm going to wait and do that other one later. All right, so I have that. Now we're going to put the bumpy surface on, and I guess I should put it on the whole thing. Oh, it was at the bottom where I cut it off wonky, so that's okay. I guess I should put it on the whole thing. Now, what I'm going to do is put some, I'm not going to go as heavy. I'm just going to lightly put some glue stick on because that's a netting. And we're going to have stuff over the top of it. So I just want enough to make it stick. So let's see, this side looks like it's cut a little bit straighter. We're going to put this down. So I won this in a sale with my good friend Rosita, and she does sales like on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and she did a giveaway, and I won the giveaway, and it was this netting. Well, that's not holding very well. That may not work. She did this netting, and at first I got it and I thought, what in the world am I ever going to use that for? And then this project came up and this stuff was just sitting on my desk, and I thought, well, it's bumpy. It certainly could be appropriate for this layout. So thank you, Rosita. So if you have stuff that in your stash that you think, oh, I'll never use that, what would I ever use it for? Especially if you do these types of challenges, and especially with Margarete Miller, because she comes up with some things that you just wouldn't think of. And you never know when a piece of, you know, something that you thought you would never use turns out to be just the thing you need. So let me get this cut down. This is the hardest part of the whole process here. Let me go it this way first. But yeah, it's sticking now. Now as the glue is drying, it's holding and it's not showing through too bad. And this journal's just for me, so it's not like it's going to anybody else. I can keep gluing it down if it comes up later. So I don't know how you would, I guess you could, if you were using this stuff, you could sew around, put a little glue in the middle and then just sew around the edges. But I'm not doing any sewing in this journal, so. All right, one more. One more edge. All right, there we go. So we've got our something bumpy. Now I want to put down my card, and I'm going to need to trim off the edges because it's just a little bit too big. So we'll take these edges down and then ink them up a little bit. And I'll put a thumb notch in that sky because this is where I'm going to put my prompts if I don't forget to. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. It's just exactly, actually I'm going to take just a hair off the sides to bring it in a little bit, not much. There. There, that's a little bit better. All right, so we'll set those aside. Set the extra netting aside. And the blue paper. And I need this, and then this little guy is just going to sit here with his foot on the end of it. And I think I'm going to bring this up a little bit. He's going to sit here beside the bridge. And then my money's going to go in there, and we'll need to put his little wings on him. But I want it about right here. So I'm going to just put a little tiny pencil line there. And I am going to, do y'all notice I always use my punches upside down? I do that because I can see where it's going to cut, and then how far down it's going to cut, and then I can also measure or eyeball eye to eye to make sure it's sort of in the middle. So that's why I always do my punches upside down, in case you were wondering. All right. I usually get this done earlier in the week. It's been a really busy week. I had a big sale, and it's been a really busy week, and I didn't get it done. And everybody is starting to post theirs for the week, and I don't want to look at anybody else's, even the thumbnails, because it'll show before I get mine done. So I shut down my YouTube page. I said, get yourself downstairs and get that done and uploaded so you can start watching everybody else. So that's what I'm doing. Okay. Now we're just going to put this, and I'm going to use Fabri-Tac because it's this netting stuff here. And I'm remembering only 3 sides. Only 3 sides. So we can make this a pocket. And here's my little mark. And there we go. Now, I think I don't really have anything heavy. I don't have a book out here. While I'm gluing on the little boy's wings, I would like to have this pressing down, but I don't see a book out here, so I'm just going to hold it for a bit. And I'm going to make a big effort to try to clean up as I go, because I know my workspace gets to looking really messy when I do these things. All right. So that's that. Now, I've got my little boy. What do I do with his wings? All right. All right, people. Where did his wings go? I had them right here. You see, here's my rickrack. It's not with that. You know it would not be a video with me if I didn't lose something. But I think a lot of people do that. They put stuff down on their desk and then can't find it. I can't find his wings. You know, if I get more wings out and do them, then his wings will show up. What did I do with this boy's wings? Did you guys see? You probably saw me put them down after I showed them, so you probably know right where they are, and you're probably yelling at me, telling me where they are, and I'm not seeing them. They're little, so I think I would have put them somewhere where they wouldn't get lost. And what do you know? They're lost. Huh. I just don't... Oops, I'm sorry. I bumped the camera. I just am not seeing them anywhere here. All right. Well, I'm not going to hold up the video. I'm just going to open my book. Oh, those were wings that I don't have any more of. It was a little butterfly with newsprint on it. It was a little one. I think these are too big. Oh, I found them. There they are. I found them. Yay. All right, let's ink up our little guy. We'll ink up the wings and we'll glue those together and make sure this is, yeah, it's sticking down. Make sure that's sticking down. This little guy was a digital from Louisa Heinzel. And she has a whole digital with people, you know, reminiscent of the Tim Holtz people, but I think some of these are much cuter. They're not, some of the Tim Holtz people, not all of them. Some of them I find very creepy. And Louisa's are really not. All right, let's put a little bit, let me move this out of the way. Get my wings, and let's put a little bit of glue stick on the edge of the wing. Oh, I didn't ink up the wings yet. Let's do that real quick. So there's not really a story with this. I know sometimes I do them and there's kind of like a whole theme and a story. This one is kind of some random things, but hang on here, let's just put some glue stick down there because the whole thing is going to get glued down. And let's see, let's put his wings right about there. And right about there. Isn't he cute? And then let's take some tacky glue I'm gonna put these wings down a little bit better. So we'll just go around the edge with some tacky glue. And as I've said before, this is not art glitter glue. I have some, I just haven't opened it yet. This is Aleene's tacky glue, and I had a whole bunch of it left over from my mixed media days. And so I figured I would use it up. Since it's older, I would use it up first and then open the art glitter glue. So this is not art glitter glue, but Aleene's tacky glue works really well too. I'm very pleased with it. And I think a lot of people use it. So come on, let's go all the way around. All right. And we're going to set him right about here. And I don't want his little, well, do I? Yeah, let's put his little hat down because I can get my stuff in there without it. All right. So there's our little guy with wings. And then we have the currency. Now, I was going to glue down the currency, but because I have this bumpy stuff and it's a little bit harder to glue, I think I'm just going to put these in as ephemera. Okay. Oh, it is bumpy. It's hard to get this in here. There we go. There's a $1. Oh, and this is black and white too. The currency is, the little boy is. So I have a few things that fit the black and white theme. And then the blue in the currency matches. All right, there's that. And then the prompts are going to go in there too. So I was going to glue that down so it stayed in place, but I don't think I will. All right, and then the last thing is the squiggles. And I'm going to put a border of squiggles right along the bottom. And we'll see if I need to do it anywhere else, maybe. Get this cut off the right length. We'll put some Faber-Tac on it. Let me close up that ink. And I'm going to move this up a little bit. And I guess there's not really a front and back on Rick Rack, so I don't need to worry about that. I'm really excited to go and all right. Here we go. Bring this over just a little bit more so it doesn't hang over the page. Oh, it's not. All right. Is that straight? That is straight. Now, I kind of feel like we need something down here, like maybe a button or something. And I'm wondering, do I also need a piece of Rick Rack across the top? That actually might be kind of cute. Let's do it. Might be kind of cute across the top. Kind of frame the piece in. And get some glue on that. So you guys, I have my first art show coming up in June, And mostly, I do sell some paper stuff there. I have some journals and some bookmarks and things that I sell. But mostly what I sell, and I'm just putting glue on down here. I know you guys can't see it, but I'm just adding glue, is my jewelry. So I have been on a tear to make jewelry. That's why I have the jewelry videos right now, because I need so much inventory to do a show. And I haven't been producing like I should have been to get ready for shows. So I'll be making lots of jewelry stuff. Maybe up just a hair. Push that up. All right, I just still think it needs something right here. Maybe another butterfly, something else with wings. What do you guys think? What do I need right here? I think I need something kind of long, and I think I'm just gonna put like something, oh, I could put another black and white piece down there. So I have black and white, so I make kind of a triangle with the black and white, and then I have the 3 blue. I don't know if that's the one I want, but let's see. I've got some black and white pieces here. That's too big. Nope, I don't want one that goes vertical. I want it long. Number 05062. That's going to be it to finish off this page. And it's another black and white piece. So how about that, ladies and gentlemen? Keeping in the theme. All right. Let me hold that down for just a minute. And then we'll go over the, I'm coming up a little bit here on the corner, but I'll go around and glue things down. I don't want to take up time on this. All right, let's check it out. So we have something with architecture. I've got the bridge in the background. Something with wings. We've got the little boy has wings. A bumpy surface is this netting with the stuff on it. A coin or currency. We've got this currency here. Black and white. We've got black and white on one of the currencies, black and white on the little boy image, and black and white down here on this label. And the bonus was squiggles, and I've got Rick Rack here and Rick Rack here. So I think that does it. And I saved a place. I'm going to leave this poking up because that's black and white too. I remembered to leave a space for my prompts. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen, friends of mine. This is week 19 of Margarete Miller, and I think it came out rather cute. Rather cute indeed. All right, thanks for watching. I will see you next week. Bye.